Well, hello, Nintendogs. I'm here to talk about one thing and one thing only. The Switch. No, not that one. Not that one. And no, not that one. I'm talking about this attractive little monstrosity, the Nintendo Switch. Now, this little baby is the love child of Nintendo and the distant daddy, Nvidia, using a newer version of Nvidia's homemade processor, the Tegra. Now, if you haven't heard of the Nvidia Tegra K1 or X1 used in the Shield lineup, then settle on down and pull up a chair. Claiming to tout powerful hardware, Nvidia has proved it by providing both mobile and not-so-mobile power in a small form factor with games such as Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, along with Half-Life 2 and the following episodes running on both the Shield tablet and the more powerful Shield TV. Now, the details on what Nvidia's mobile processor is called is anyone's guess, but if history proves correct, it's a decently powerful little chip. And this combined with the Nintendo name and the tried and true design choices, this looks like a win for mobile and at-home gamers alike. If you haven't seen, and odds are you have seen considering that the announcement video as of right now has over 8 million views and rising within the first 24 hours, the Nintendo Switch is essentially a powerful tablet with a streamlined docking station and accessory attachments to cater to controllers and most likely other peripherals to come. In the announcement video, you can see the gamers who can't seem to put down the device no matter where they are, playing all sorts of games, varying from Zelda, Breaking Wind, Skyrim, and Mario Kart, along with a few other notable titles. It seems that the whole point of the Switch is to keep the game and the gamer together no matter the circumstance, whether you be in a plane, at home, at the park, in a subway, or even under a bridge. Which in all honesty is pretty cool. The idea that no matter where you are, that you can still explore the lands of Skyrim or race your buddies in Mario Kart is a real game changer for the accessibility of games and those who enjoy them. Along with the fact that you can take apart your controller and use the two different faux nunchucks, or as Nintendo calls, Joy-Cons, which I still can't seem to get behind that name for some reason, as separate controllers for games such as Mario Kart or NBA is great, and I really have to applaud Nintendo for thinking outside the box boy with this one. Now, while it may seem that I am praising Nintendo for the new innovations, there are a few things that kind of irk me about this device. Battery life has been the real question with anything mobile since the fabrication of mobile electronic devices and compact individual needy exercise. But you get what I mean. Battery life is an important factor in all mobile devices such as cell phones, Vitas, Pitas, DSs, and laptops. Battery life is affected by all sorts of factors, whether it be the optimization of the OS the device is running, heat dispersion, the load the system's hardware is under, and much more. While I have enjoyed the Shield tablet, my main gripe is that the battery life when gaming on it is less than optimal with just 3 to 4 hours of game time on a single charge. While these games are not like the pixelated 2D dimensions of the Game Boy and require much more powerful hardware to run, it's just such a shame that 3 to 4 hours on one charge is the new norm. But hey, if I'm able to play Skyrim on a 2.5 hour flight, I'm happy. Marketability is something that Nintendo has had a little trouble with over the past few years with the Wii U, and if you watch the announcement video you can see they clearly define the name and the style of the Switch almost right off the bat. But if you watch the video, what is the demographic? Young adults? Or are the young kids with wet and greasy hands fighting for the controller and then losing it because it detaches and dead finding it under the bed 2 months later? If there's one thing to say about the Nintendo Switch is that it's not a simple device, has dynamic parts, and isn't stationed at the TV all the time. The option of mobility is a saving grace for the device and personally is why I would purchase one, but is that the only thing going for it? Is the novelty of playing Skyrim going to go away and leave a powerful device collecting dust in a cabinet? And what the is that thing? What is up with this controller? It looks a little too boxy, and while I realize that not much can be done about this considering it's essentially a collapsible controller, it still kind of irks me. And lastly, the way Nintendo is going to handle an online gaming community. This is a quick one. Is friendcode still going to exist? Is retrieving purchase content going to require a call to Nintendo support just to prove you are who you say you are? Why Nintendo has not created an online presence and a player community within the Nintendo ecosystem baffles my mind and should be looked at. Now that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching my video, and don't let the discussion end here. Go ahead and click down on the comments and leave a comment. Tell me what you think.